They have a similar forecast, kind of what we have in Charlotte right now. That There's scattered some rain, it's cloudy, but it's still manageable to do things outside. I'm not sure if it's manageable for an opening ceremony right now here around the Charlotte area, especially with some showers and thunderstorms down to the southeast, but we are all in all just a cloudy mess right now. And you can see Concord dry. Dallas, we dried out significantly, in Boone, nothing to worry about. It's actually probably the best spot on the map right now. But you can see off here in the distance at Charlotte Motor Speedway, we still have some of those darker cloud bottoms. I am anticipating a thunderstorm or two to be still scattered across the Charlotte area, but the biggest mess has really been south and southeast, where we have an area of flood advisory that goes for the entirety of Chesterfield County here. That goes until 12:45 p.m. because of the amount of rain. So not under a flash flood warning. That would be the tier above this, but still a lot of rain has come down, anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches depending where you are. Now, as I mentioned, I don't think that we're done. So you have this one band of showers that's working its way further off towards the east, but then you have some jazz that's starting to pop up here off towards the north. That's one cell that's going to likely turn into another, where one starts to pop up, it kind of sits in place, it exhausts itself, and then the outflow boundary of that forms a new one. I think that's going to be the forecast over the next 4 hours. We're already seeing signs of it right around Concord, also around Mount Holly and east of Gastonia. Already, we've had 1.81 inches of rain in Rock Hill. Chester, you had just below a quarter of an inch. Lancaster, over a half inch. Monroe, almost an inch of rain. So our future cache is showing, here's the bubbling up of the storms I was mentioning over the next 4 hours or so, starting anywhere from Concord to Salisbury, still some scattered activity as far north as Hickory and around Boone. And then once you get to about 4 to 6 o'clock, I think that we're really cutting the storm coverage in half, maybe a lingering storm possibly heading into the evening further off towards the west, and then we clear out the slate, and then we should all in all have a dry Saturday. If you're going to maybe do something this evening, like going to check out the Galactic Dinos. Yeah, so the Gastonia Baseball Club is doing that What If night, and they're officially the Galactic Dinos for the weekend. So there's going to be 3 games. There's one at 7 o'clock. I think you might have maybe a damp seat, but you should be dry at that point. Lows over the next 4 mornings, 69, 67, 71, 69. So either side of 70 degrees. That's not too bad. Much better than the mid-70s. And with all the rain that we saw, I think especially down to the south, wouldn't be surprised if you do have some patchy dense fog as we saw from place to place this morning, tomorrow morning. Weekend forecast, mid to the upper 80s, but check it out. No real thunderstorm chances, so enjoy it. It's still going to be humid, feeling like the lower 90s each day. Tomorrow, maybe a slight chance for a morning shower, but other than that, looks like we're going to be trending dry. And the reason why, we don't have a big old stationary front that's stalled across the area. It actually sinks just far enough south that's going to eliminate our rain chances for now, but you notice fronts are still nearby. One will eventually move back into the forecast just in time for your Monday, so we're expecting for a Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, the 80s, and then back to the lower to the mid-90s next week.